What's up, YouTube? Just doing a quick video showing what my metal looks like before I spray it with an epoxy primer. Spent a good while getting it like this with the DA, and then wiping it down with wax and grease remover. We're using Summit Racing primers, and then I don't even know the brand of paint. I'll probably make a video on that too. I just wanted to make a little video showing this before I spray the primer and ruin it. Isn't that something? Primer should love sticking to that. So, yep, that's all. Little update, just tack cloth and wax and grease remove that. Did my first coat on this side. I'm gonna get another coat in 30 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get a coat on the hood. So we'll see how that goes. YouTube, little update after getting all the coats of primer on. Just sprayed some Summit Racing epoxy primer over this bare metal truck after wiping it down with wax and grease remover and tack cloth. I'm satisfied with the way it came out of the Harbor Freight gun. Had the settings pretty dialed in compared to last time I used it, which was kind of a mess. But yeah, there's some runs, there's some bugs, but I don't care. I just wanted to protect the bare metal. Primed it with the epoxy. Next step is the primer surfacer and then the color, but I have some filling to do. There's a little dent there. There's a dent down there. Nothing too terrible. Quick update on the Cummins epoxy primer. Sprayed it last night, and there's probably a reason people say not to paint outside at night. Just can't really see it, and there's some runs, there's some bugs, but all in all, it's the epoxy primer. I'm also doing a primer surfacer and the color, so I don't really care. I'm probably gonna rock it like this, Battleship Gray, for a little while though, because I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, sprayed it last night after, again, DAing it so that it looked really nice. And then doing the Summit Racing wax and grease remover, and then doing a tack cloth. Then I sprayed it, waited 30 minutes, sprayed another coat, and yeah. It's a little close up. And here's the little rig I used, just a $10 Harbor Freight HVLP gun, the $7 I think desiccant dryer, and the $5 maybe regulator. So that's all you need. That's all I used for this and for painting the roof and for painting some other stuff. It's pretty great, and this is how I got it down to bare metal. So I scratched the paint up with a wire wheel on an angle grinder real good. Then I laid some of this stuff down and covered it with a real thin mill plastic sheet to keep it in. That's a tip I learned from YouTube. And then once that got the paint off, or the big chunks off, it's just about spending days with a dual action sander going. Then that gets that real nice pattern you saw. So yeah, that's all there was to that. That's just some lacquer thinner, but that's showing the spray pattern. I think it got messed up a little bit overnight or with this different thickness, but that's how I clean this bad boy up. Boom. Clean enough for storage. Like my Guatemalan pants.